Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Kumo Theater. Those of you just outside at the bar, we are conveniently located by the bar, so feel free to grab a drink and come on in and join us. And please welcome to the stage. I know there's only like 6 people in here, but I know you're going to make this really great, right? Little hooting and hollering. Please welcome to the stage from SparkPost, Josh Aberrand. Take it away.
Thank you. Great hollering there. Appreciate it. Hopefully you're enjoying sitting down and having a drink. It's been a long day of getting to sessions and all that, hasn't it? I'm Josh. I'm with SparkPost. Thanks for joining. SparkPost we are cloud email API. So we are back-end email technology. Indeed, our technology used to send about 25% of the world's non-spam email. So anytime you get a message from Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, Salesforce, those are all coming from our technology. Indeed, all the marketing automation players, Marketo, HubSpot, they're all using SparkPost technology on the back end. You've probably never heard of us, but you've certainly gotten some email from us here or there. We've been rolling out our email technology and now have released it as a general API for the public, and to deliver our vision of email, which is an API. You call it when you need it. It's always there, it's always available. You need to send 1 million emails, you need to send 1 email, the API is available for there. So all that kind of back-end technology is all available. We run a very advanced deliverability team, allow you to make sure the messages get up. We offer something where we don't queue your messages. If anyone here who has done email, anyone, maybe? No, you find with other systems, you often have to deal with a lot of queuing. We don't even queue at this point. We push it out to the ISPs almost instantly. So that's SparkPost. It's what we've been building. We are fully built on AWS, and I'm here to talk about why we went with AWS. Because while email is thought of as simple, it's actually a very tricky thing in some ways, in that email is very stateful. Meaning it's difficult to scale email and all the DNS associated with that. If you're familiar with the programming term statefulness, email is very stateful, but at the same time it can be very bursty and very elastic. So that's the technical challenge we solved. We solved it by going with AWS, and the real reason we went by AWS, I think, is summed up in this slide image right here. It's really hard these days to go hire obsessive compulsive disorder cable wranglers, and AWS has pretty much hired them all. So we're going to let AWS deal with the data center, with scaling the boxes, things like that, and we'll work on the part we know, which is email technology. So in one slide, that's it. We don't have to do this anymore because AWS undoubtedly has a very neat and organized, tidy cables in their data center, right? They must, right? And so we worked with AWS to solve that. They've been great. We use a number of the different services, Redshift, EC2, SQS, but we've had to build a number of components on top of it, particularly around DNS. Anyone here who's done email knows that email DNS is actually very different than, say, Netflix. For any one email, there's literally hundreds of DNS lookups that have to happen. And so AWS's built-in DNS system wasn't really well suited for email, so we had to build our own. And that was great because we had to work with the network engineers at AWS, get really familiar with their network to make a DNS system that scales. We're sending about 1 billion emails a day just through AWS now, and so we're running our own DNS on top of that. MTA is message transfer agent, that's real back-end kind of email technology, and then all the deliverability systems. So we've built all those on top of AWS's capabilities, and they've been a really wonderful partner for them. We're out there in the market today. You can find us in the AWS marketplace. Like I said, we'll offer you scaling without provisioning. Whatever number you need to send, we'll take care of that. One example of that is we like to talk about Gilt. If you're familiar with Gilt, they're one of their surviving flash sales sites, and because they're one of the surviving ones, they're actually doing really well. They need to send about 10 million emails in a few minutes, because their users get really upset if someone gets into a sale before and they get the email late. So we're the only one who's able to guarantee them that kind of burst capability. And we'll put SLAs around all that. We have we believe, the best deliverability in the industry based on our deliverability team. And that's resulted in a whole lot of happy customers that we have at SparkPost, of which I've just put a few up there. So that's SparkPost. If you're looking to add email to your app, your website or your service, please check out SparkPost. Find us in the AWS Marketplace. Any questions?
And here we go. I'll give you the microphone so everybody can hear.
Well, thank you then very much.
All right. Thank you so much.